I know, I can tell you, you guys write it down.
I'm not writing down nothing.
Somebody has to write it down. That's the law. It's the law. You don't direct me. That's what you're learning. I'm asking who's going to take. I was just contacted by Michael. Are you going to listen? Are you going to listen? He told me the security at the security. He told me you are going to do it. What you guys don't understand is already a refusal. What you don't understand. What's going on, Bay fam? It's your boy, Bay Area Transparency. We are back at it once again, and for this video, we're in the city of Sacramento, California. Yes, this is the very next day after the first time I went to the Sacramento area sewer district office. We went out because our stuff was dying. I didn't have enough time to charge my equipment and go back in. I wanted to double check, even though I had already done research, seeing that the office was public. When somebody comes out and has all these stories about why it's private, it's always good to go ahead and give it a second look. I went home that night, gave it a thorough look, found everything out about this department and Michael Dunbar as well. We went back the next day to finally request our public records, and you're going to see that in this video they acted even worse the next day than they did the first day. I even tried to tell Michael this second day, calm it down. We've seen what happened yesterday. We don't want to do that again. Just be professional. This gentleman is the epitome of unprofessional. This gentleman does not deserve to work for us. I spoke with one of the executive team today, March 27th, when I went back and actually filed my public records request and told them what we thought of Michael and his employment there. You guys will also see that video in the coming days. Anyways, follow us on Facebook, Bay Area Transparency Official. Follow us on Instagram at Bay Area Transparency. Subscribe, like, share. Let's do it, baby. BAT. And I'm out. There. Got a camera there. Got a camera there. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh. How's it going? All right. We are back. Back in full effect here. Some from the county and the city, basically everywhere. So now we got her taking pictures. It's awesome. Making public records, love it. I'll request that. So yeah. Got it for the city or the county. Like every one of them, every board member is city and county. So to say, like he did, that it's not public when it's on their site, on their website, that it's public, is just a lie, right? And just being me, like I said, I err on the side of caution. So I was like, okay, it's not public. I'll look into it. I'll check it out. And I did. And now that I know it is 100% public, I'm back to finish the public business that I had yesterday. I mean, very clearly.
Just so you know, please on their way.
That's okay. They can be on their way. Hopefully they'll educate you today, huh? We'll get her educated up. But that's good. Like I said, yesterday, I didn't do a lot of research, so I wanted to be cautious. Today, I did all the research I need here, so I don't need to be cautious. I am being cautious. So we got another cam back there. Super cam back from this lady. I don't mind it. I like pictures. This guy seems like he has more sense, so maybe I'll ask him. Where do I go in the office to get public records to request them? Obviously, you guys don't do it. You're security.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't even be too sure, to be honest with you. So.
Well, there's I mean, I guess I can go upstairs and look around. Is that door locked?
Yeah, it's locked, but you can't get back there.
It's so that's closed to the public?
Yeah, it's just everyone here.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess then people ask you guys and you guys find out. So if you could find out, call somebody and ask where we get public records, would be great. Because that's part of what I need today. So.
Do you need anything specific?
It's going to be several things for several people and departments. So, yeah, it's like it's a lot.
That's cool if you can help me with that though. There's not too many people here today, so specifically if you do something, I can try to reach out. But.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Call whoever you got to call and find out who does that, because it's a wide variety. Like there's not going to be one single department or a single thing. It's like probably at least 10 or 15 things that I need to request. So it's a lot. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure who to reach out to specifically, brother.
Well, I mean, if you're the contact point, you guys need to figure it out. I don't know what to tell you. Go on the website.
What did they tell you yesterday when you were here?
What was that?
What did they tell you yesterday when you were here?
What did who tell me?
Weren't you here yesterday?
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
And what did they tell you yesterday when you were here?
Who's they? Who do you mean?
People that you were talking to here yesterday.
Yesterday I didn't get a chance to ask for the public records that I'm requesting, so I didn't get that far because you guys had an idiot who didn't know what he was talking about. Said this place is privately owned and it's not. So I went out to check and then didn't have enough time. It doesn't matter. It's still publicly owned, and it's all right on your website. It's public utility, and it's right on the website that we can come anytime and ask for public records. So I suggest you guys check your website.
I don't think so. MIT.
I have it right here, right off your website. Do you want to see it? Yeah.
Actually, I don't.
Who can ask for public records? Anybody at any time. So.
I'm sure you can. You might want to call them.
Yeah.
Is this somebody that comes here to the desk?
It could be.
Call somebody to actually do their job instead of acting like the guy did yesterday and threatening me and all this crazy stuff. So. That's what. That's okay?
No.
No, exactly. Okay, I was hoping you would say it's not okay. Because it's not.
See if we can get someone to help.
Thank you. Finally, we got somebody being professional. I appreciate it. Okay, now we're going to get somebody to see if they can help me. See, definitely not private. Whether they're with the county or not makes no difference. Every board member on the board of directors is somebody from the county or city. So the county or city is still running this place. And the little shorter guy had an attitude, of course. He got an attitude. He was okay, so he's making a public record. We're going to request it. We got good pictures of him, but he was telling the security guard, shaking his head, no, don't help him. Don't help him get public records. So we got this lady who did a comeback. We'll request hers. And we got this little short guy who did a comeback. He's coming back out. Hey, just to let you know, when you took that video of me, you made a public record. You're on duty working for the public. Don't erase it. I'm going to request
I
it.
actually didn't. I was just playing my YouTube.
Well, I'm going to request it. We'll see.
How are you doing? What is that model?
What model, what? Which one are you talking about?
Your iPhone.
Oh, that's like I think 14 or 15, something like that.
Shoot, I got the biggest one too, but yours still looks bigger than mine.
Well, it's this stupid case. Yeah. It's a big old heavy metal case, man.
Yeah, no, because that's like, oh. But no, I have no videos.
All right, we'll request them. So what's your name so I can request it? Put it on there?
You want to see real quick? I'll show you. There's no video of you on here. I have no problem with that.
No, well, if you're willing to show me, I'll just trust you. Ma'am, when you took a video or picture of me, you made a public record. Don't erase it. I'm the law, FYI.
Who said I took it?
We have you on camera taking a video or picture.
I have with my phone up. You have no idea what I did.
Okay, I mean, you could lie if you want, but we're still going to request it for public records. I will, no problem. And when you lie about it, we'll just point it out. I may seem just like one person right now, but when I put these out, trust me, I'm not one person, so, yeah. All right. I know. Like I said, it'd just be easier if you said, okay, well, when you request it, we'll forward the video. No big deal. We know you were recording. I mean, it's clear as day, right? So now what we're waiting for is the white-haired gentleman. The white-haired fella that walked in and said he'd get somebody to help me. What was his name?
Nah, I can't give that out, but I'm sure he's going to help you.
Well, it's public record. I mean, their names are all public record, right? You guys work for us.
You said you should try to help you.
I know, and I want to get his name so I know who's helping me.
Either way, though, you know what I mean? So we're just waiting.
Well, why are you even out here if you guys don't help facilitate this stuff here? At this point, they should have an office, but it's all good. I'll point that out as well. Well, it's clear as day he wanted oh, here he is again. It's clear as day he wanted a confrontation, right? And yeah, he almost got it.
Back, huh?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dang, bro,
How you doing today?
I'm good, I'm good.
Oh, I'm working right now.
All right, so what did you find out about the building?
It was very public.
That this part of the building is public. So you're right. You can,
I was right. I know.
well, you was right about this part. You can stand here and hang out, but we gonna still call the cops on you.
Go
just,
ahead.
You know, as a matter of
They'll educate you. It's fine.
they came out yesterday. You had already left. Though.
Yeah, I didn't have enough battery to come back in, so I did a little research, and yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
You can call them all you want.
No, I know
Well,
what your-
why
I know
didn't
what your
you? Why?
purpose is now. That's really all I really wanted to know what your purpose was for coming in the building.
So that's how you approach people to find out their purpose?
Yes.
Really?
We're not even going to go back over that. But
we're going to go back over it. We'll go back over it.
I asked you what the business was.
And I don't need to tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
It's really none of your business. All right. So now what crime do you see to be calling the police? So this dude comes out yesterday, starts a whole problem, follows me from this door 200 yards to the street, is making threats while he's on working for the public, being paid by our money, right? Makes threats about what he would do if he sees me outside of work and all this shit. And then he comes back and says, oh, I researched it. Yeah, this is public. You could be here. And we're not even going to talk about how I fucked up yesterday. We ain't going to talk about that. And that's what's crazy to me. Because I know you think it's over, right? But it's not. When the video comes out and people start calling for your head to roll and not be able to work here no more, I don't know if you're going to fare very well, but
We'll see.
we'll see. I know we'll see. I've had many people tell me that.
How you doing?
It's all good.
I've been better.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So just in case you
fucking
wonder,
dude.
this is a guy, he's what they call a First Amendment auditor.
Oh.
So what they do is they come in and they try to disrupt businesses in order to try to be, hopefully, his success is for us to try to physically remove him, and then he sues us, and that's how he takes care of his family.
That's what he
That's
thinks.
pretty cool.
I'm a retired lawyer.
That's
I
what he
used to
thinks.
represent public agencies. I knew exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, that's amazing how that works.
That's what he thinks. But I was the one who started a confrontation, bro. You were. I asked you to leave me alone. I was like, just leave me alone and let me do my thing, man. Be respectful. You didn't want to hear none of that. I was surprised you didn't start clapping your hands in my face and shit. You were being wild.
When you rewind your video, look and see if at any point you asked me to let you do what you were doing, because I asked you what you were doing and you told me I didn't have no business knowing what you were doing.
Yeah, and I told you I don't have to tell you. It's none of your business.
Okay.
The first thing you said is you got to leave this private build. So what you don't understand, and maybe the lawyer could help you, is when you told me I have to leave this public building and call it private because I was recording, and I did, you violated my First Amendment right as a journalist to do my story here. So you actually opened up this entity to a lawsuit.
I hope you understand, and I'm gonna tell you this again on your camera.
Here we go.
This is not a public building. This is a private building. The only reason why we're allowing you to sit here and run your mouth is because this area is open to the public because of this desk here. That's the only reason why you're allowed in this building. It is not a public.
Sac Sewer is a public entity. It's right on the website, and everybody on the board is a Sac County supervisor, a Sac City supervisor. The people who run this is the county and all the cities it serves. Tax dollars go to pay for this. I looked up the loan you guys got for the Echo Water system thing you guys got. I have it right on your website, right here, and it's very clear. That's why I was able to look you up and your name and your salary right on government salaries, because you're a public worker. So I know you might not understand that, but that's the way it is, and it's on the website. So yeah, I suggest you look at it. I got it all printed out right here. But what I've done and allowing me to sit here and run my mouth, like I said, bro, if you would have been respectful yesterday, I could have done the same thing. But I'm not going to just let you disrespect me all crazy like you were and not say nothing back. So But what I'm waiting for at this point is to request public records so I can get your employee file and all that stuff, a bunch of stuff that I needed from yesterday as well. And white-haired gentleman told me he was going to help me with that. So. This dude said it's not a, and it could be a private building, privately owned.
I have one of the what do you call them, the First Amendment auditors in the building. And I've explained to him that this isn't a public building, but he refuses to.
Okay, Bay fam, let's go ahead and stop that right there really quick. Go ahead and go back if you want to and watch this video right now. I have not been asked to leave as of yet at all. Michael is speaking to the police on the phone, basically police dispatch. When they called the police, the cops are calling them back now going, hey, why do we need to come out there? The dude's just in there recording. They already know what's going on, right? Especially because it happened yesterday as well. He just lied. First he comes out and says, yes, this is a public area and you're allowed to be in here. Then he's going back with this is a private building, and he refuses to leave. Nobody's asked me to leave. He's now lying to the police on camera, on the phone, right in front of all of us. This is what I'm talking about. Public servants lie. When they're caught doing something foul, they gaslight and lie. For instance, he's a First Amendment auditor trying to get us to put our hands on him so that he could sue us, and that's how he feeds his family, right? These are all lies. This is all gaslighting. It's not my fault you're acting the way you're acting. You're choosing to act this way. You choose to or you choose not to. That's it at the end of the day. Let's get back to it.
What he said was, my tech guy, is that
he's standing right here with his camera in front at our security desk. Yes, sir. He's in the foyer.
It was flowing again. So he went up with some device.
He's clearly speaking to the police at this point. It's funny because he came out and said this is public, but they're still calling the police, and he's trying to call it a private building. It's a public lobby.
I'm just doing a follow-up from yesterday. This is what they told me to do, so I get it.
They just don't get it. They just don't get it.
Oh. Yeah. No, not at all.
Yeah, right.
No, exactly.
I always find it funny when they're like, oh, they come on purpose to disturb business. And
Definitely not. That's definitely not going to happen. But I get what you're saying. Yes.
they come to disturb business and hope they get a lawsuit. No, I come to see how the employees do. Come to request records, and you guys act how you act. I don't control that.
Yes. All right, thank you. I didn't know what was what. Just let me know when they show up, all right?
So who's going to take my public records request?
Who?
That's what I'm saying. Who's going to take the public records request? Somebody's supposed to be helping me with it.
No problem.
All right. So this guy said he was an attorney representing public buildings. And that's our public entities, right? And that's what,
You're a journalist?
yeah, I got a bunch of records I asked for. I'm going to get this guy's, well, not him. He's
Are
not
you
the
a
right guy.
journalist with any sort of newspaper? Or?
My own company.
Oh, your own company?
Yeah.
Okay. And so what do you got some story you want to?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's different now, but yeah, yesterday I was just trying to do a story on the merger and some of the public money they use and kind of look into it. They said they were $400 million under budget on their project that they did.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm trying to look into it, but that guy came out not being the way he's acting today. And he was like, no, you need to fucking leave. And
Well, do you?
if I see you outside of this, I can't wait to see you.
Do you
and
do Public
threats.
Records Act request? I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but they're refusing to help me. They'd rather call the cops. So.
Oh. So, I mean, you just submit your Public Records Act request and sit back and wait, and documents should come in. I mean.
Yeah, they got 10 days, but unless they send somebody out to take it, I can't file it, right? I asked them.
There should be ways to do it online. I mean.
Right, but right on their website, so you can come right in here and turn it in.
Oh, okay.
So
You might wanna just
that's
do
what
it
I'm
online.
doing.
You might, you know,
No.
get a little more
I'll
information that way.
no, I mean, well, it's public records, so I get everything I'm supposed to get. But yeah, I'll do it right here.
Okay.
Should be fine. Shouldn't be a problem. If they're doing their job right, they got nothing
Well,
to
they got
fear,
10
right?
days with Public Records Act request, and
That's true.
you know, so they can't do it here, man.
Yeah, they can. I can turn it in here. I can do it verbally or written, just like you know.
They
And
can't go get the records right now.
I know. Well, actually, some records that they have on hand, they are supposed to go get right now. That's on their website and their policy as well.
But if you want the information, man, just write them a letter or send it.
Well, I'm gonna have them do it. I'm gonna do it verbally. Hey, you're making a public record there, Michael. Just keep you're working for the public. I'm gonna request it, so don't erase it. Mr. Lawyer here can probably tell you it's a misdemeanor if you destroy public records. So this dude, he cannot not have a confrontation. He has to have one. Look at him. I find it funny.
So I was just recording an interaction.
Sure.
That's an issue with him coming in and interfering with the business.
Yeah. That's fine.
I'm gonna get somebody to bring him back.
Okay, thank you much.
No problem.
How am I interfering with the business? By talking to somebody who spoke with me? Oh, this is crazy. That's hilarious. Right? Like, so you're still ran by the cities and counties, several cities and counties, right? Who said something? He's calling me Jonathan now. Now he's calling me Jonathan. That's funny.
Pretty busy there, Jonathan.
Say it again.
Pretty busy there, Jonathan.
Say it one more time.
Hey, can you come I need your information so we can get those records to you.
You don't need my information, but somebody's out there to help me get the records.
No, the person who can get it for you is not here today.
Okay, well, if you guys want to write it down, I'll tell you what I need.
No, put it on a sheet of paper and drop it off at the security.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you guys write it down for me.
No, I'm not writing.
Well, that's what the law says.
No, I'm not writing nothing.
Well, somebody needs to.
Go to the front desk, put it on.
The law says written or verbal, so I suggest you guys do your job right. You already fucked up a ton. Don't keep doing it.
Okay, Johnny.
I mean, hey, bro, do you think I care if you know my name? When this video comes out, it's good. I'm all over the internet. All right, little Michael. I mean, just remember, don't
What exactly are
don't start it. You remember what happened yesterday. Just don't start it again.
Boy, go.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Don't go there. Anyways, who's gonna take my request?
The security.
The security's gonna take the request?
Yes.
Okay. Well, they're gonna write it down. It's really not their job. Actually, they're not qualified to take the request.
All we need is your name and your information. And
No, you don't need my name.
What do you want?
You don't need my name. You just need what I want. And the security's not qualified to take
Excuse me,
the
what do you mean? What do you want? What is it that you want? us to give you?
several things.
Like what?
What are you talking about? The records?
What do you want? What do
For
you
the
want us to
records?
provide for you?
Be clear. The records?
What do you want us to provide
Are
for
you speaking about the records?
What do
Are you
you
speaking
want?
about a pen and paper for
What do
somebody
you
to
want
write
us
it?
to
What are
provide
you
to you?
speaking about?
You're not giving me the information.
Because you're not being clear. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
want to know, what are you requesting?
Are you
said
as
are
far
on
as the
public
records?
Act. What is it? that
Okay,
you
it's
request?
10, 15 things. I'm not going to label them off to you.
Well, go
Somebody
ahead.
needs to write it down. The security is not
Write
qualified to take it.
Write your stuff down.
The
and leave
secure
it at
no,
the
they're
security
gonna write.
desk.
You're gonna write it.
I am not
Somebody
writing
here is writing it. The security is not qualified to take it.
Johnny.
I know. Hey, bro, just stop with the tough guy stuff. We seen it yesterday. You're not that. Just stop. I don't want to go there. I'm too old for that shit. I don't care about that.
Johnny. I understand
He
what
keep
you're
wanting to
trying
say
do.
my
You
name.
can go with the tough guy stuff. I'm doing my job.
That's
I'm
not the way
trying
you're
to
acting
provide
and
you
talking. Isn't
with the
doing your job.
information that you would like, but you have to put it. You have to tell me what you.
I know. I can tell you. You guys write it down.
I'm not writing down nothing.
Somebody has to write it
just
down. That's the
directed you
law.
for you to
It's
write it
the
down and leave it
law.
at the front
You don't
desk.
direct me.
I just
That's what
did.
you're learning. I direct you. You work for me. I don't work for you. I direct you.
Taxes probably in 100 summers. So I'm not
Yeah.
worried about
Yeah. Okay. I just $5,000 tax bill. How much you paid? Okay. Come on.
Write it on a piece of paper and turn it in.
No, I'm gonna give it
Write it on
verbally.
a sheet of paper.
I'm gonna give it verbally. I'm giving it verbally. All right. Well, I'll be here till you guys do it. So, see, this is what I'm talking about. The dude's a fucking idiot. This guy is not qualified to work for the people at all. Right? Clearly, he's not qualified to work for the people. Of course the police are going to tell you my name, and that's the thing, the police ain't supposed to do that. So we get the call and find out who told them, and then that person gets in trouble too. On top of that, we just dox all these people anyways. Not dox because that's a crime, but you know, we just put these people's infos out. So who's taking my records request there, young lady? Got a records request to do. Who's going to take that? I was told you guys are. So,
I'm security.
well, Michael just said security's going to take it. So I suggest you speak with his and please do your job. I should have known it was Allied. Allied's always crappy security guards. They don't know what they're doing. Was this a sign-in sheet? It is. Visitor sign-in sheet. Let's get a picture of that. So yeah, like I said, dude comes out, you know, because the police told him a name, and he's saying it like it bothers me. I'm all over the internet. Everybody, when this story comes out in a day or two, everybody knows my name anyways. I don't care. I ain't hiding. It make no difference to me. I just wish people would be professional, respectful, and just do their job the right way. So who's taking the records request here? You guys need to get somebody to take it. Michael just said you guys are taking it, and if you're saying you're not taking it, then I need some help, ma'am.
I don't help people with cameras in my face.
You have no choice. You work in a public office. No, you don't. You work in a public office. You don't have a choice.
I do have a choice.
And my camera's actually not in your face. I'm like 10 feet away from you. How is it? It's from 10 feet away?
That ain't how you ask for help, sir.
That is how I ask for help. Yeah, I always record my interactions with public entities. Well, I mean, when you signed up to work in this public office, you really don't have a choice at that point. So
You don't tell me what to do.
I do. Yeah, you work for us.
And that's not how you ask for help.
It is. Yeah, I record my interactions. I record my interactions.
That's why you gotta do that, because you're scared to ask for help the right way, like a human being.
I record it because I'm scared to ask for help. Does that really make sense to you? I mean, come on, listen to what you're saying. Does it make sense?
You ain't making sense what you're doing.
I'm asking who's going to take. I was just contacted by Michael. Are you going to listen? Are you going to listen?
Well, you're not having
He
patience.
told me the
Maybe they're
security
going
at
to
the
do it, and they're
security.
doing it.
He
Maybe
told
they're
me
doing
you
it.
are going to do it. He said the security at the security desk is going to do
You
it.
don't have, and I don't have access to that.
Well, you have access to take the request and forward it to
Well,
them.
they
So
have-
I don't know.
request,
Look,
and
like,
maybe they're
are you going to
asking
listen?
and
Or are you just going to
not
speak?
You don't have the patience.
Okay, I'll wait.
You're not having patience. Can't you wait till they come out?
Well, I've been here like 45 minutes. That's more patience than I need.
I don't
So are you going to listen? Okay, listen this time, all right? So Michael came out and said, hey, we need your public records request. We need the information you want. And I said, okay, who's going to take it? He said, the security desk is going to take it. Go to the security desk. The security officers are going to take it. So here I am, and I'm speaking to you. So I just suggest you look into it. Stop being unprofessional. Be a little more professional. Act like you have some sense, and find out if you're supposed to take the request or not. So yeah, I'm just trying to I'm being respectful and being nice. But when you're over talking me and being loud and doing all this crazy ghetto shit that you shouldn't be doing at work, be professional. Because I promise you, it's not going to look good on the internet when 400,000 people see it and start calling and saying, hey, get rid of her. She don't need to be there. She doesn't deserve it. Oh, these are all keys to some cars here. What cars are these two right now? So this is what you get. I mean, they guided me over here to the security desk, and this is how the lady acts. She's just talking over me, getting loud for no reason, talking about she don't work with cameras in her face, even though I'm like 10 feet away from her. Talking about I'm scared to ask for help. That's why I need the camera. I wasn't scared yesterday. I definitely ain't scared today. Scared of what? What do I have to be afraid of? I'm a grown man in here asking for public records. Why am I scared? How does having a camera and recording this make me scared? What you don't understand is I'm a journalist, and I put these videos out for people to consume so they can see how our public servants work. And you are a private security contracted through Allied, but you do not act right. And I can promise you, many security guards have been removed because they acted stupid on my videos. You should go ask the guys at the Oakland probation office that also work for Allied. So, well, if you guys can find somebody, whoever's going to take my request, I'm here to do it. So what they don't understand also, ladies and gentlemen, is that I could literally leave right now. I could call this a refusal. I've been here 45 minutes asking to do this, right? It ain't hard. How hard is it to take a public records request? That's too hard for you? Let's talk person to person. How hard is it to take a records request? And how hard is it to turn these papers over? Go-Getters Delivery, Inc. Like, why do they leave all these papers out just for everybody to see? No, that's too hard? Just a records request? That's hard for you? Shouldn't be. And the thing is, the nicer I am, the more foul these people are, right? They don't like it. They don't want me to be nice because they want a confrontation. I ain't giving it to you today. Yesterday, dude got on my nerves and he created a confrontation, but I ain't giving it to him today. So maybe this guy got a little more sense. So I don't know if Michael spoke to you, but what he told me and what she won't listen to is that, and she's recording again, let's get this. Just so you know, you're making a public record. Don't erase it. We're going to request it. So Michael came and talked to me and said, we need the information you want for your records request. Because obviously the police called and said, we ain't coming. And if they did, they just tell you guys the same. So I said, okay, who's going to take it? And go inside. I'll give it to you. It's like 10, 15 things. He said, I ain't doing it. The security will do it. Give it to the security desk. Trying to tell her, but she's not blah, 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 talking over, and she ain't doing her job because there's a camera and shit. So if one of you guys could do the job, and you ain't really qualified to take it. I'm going to be real honest because you guys don't work for the public, but they said you're going to take it. But it really should be somebody from the sewer district because it's a legal thing, right? If I was you, I wouldn't do it. That's my opinion. But I would just say, call somebody and say, hey, I can't take this. I'm not qualified for that. I don't know about it, right? That way they can have somebody actually help me.
I hear that.
So I appreciate that. See, this guy is so much easier to deal with than this lady. Jesus. So. Okay, Bay fam, yes, this dude is about to yell over the thing as he peeks real quick and runs away like a coward. Get a real job. And then he runs away. I want to know who this is. That's going to be part of my records request too. They need to discipline this idiot. Get a real job. Yeah, likewise, clown. So somebody from the Sac sewer just walked by up there and said, get a real job. I'm sure I got him on camera too. Funny you say it walking away like that. I love it. I love it. Somebody walked by and said, get a real job. I love it. And he said he's tired. It ain't look like he's doing shit to me.
You can make the request for the record, but he needs to put it in written form and leave it at the desk. There's nothing for you to do other than take the.
Yeah, you guys write it. It says written or verbal. So I suggest you check the law.
I don't got time to check the law. I gotta keep
Talk to your supervisor then. It says written or verbal. I'm trying to give it verbally. So it's real clear. Real clear. Hey, get somebody to help me, okay? Somebody got to help. You don't understand it's a law. You have to do it. You ain't got no choice. It's all good. Hey, keep it up because you're giving me what I want to see, right? Fake ass wannabe tough guy. You're giving me what I want. So keep it up.
Little Johnny, I'm gonna give you what you want, bro.
Little
but you have
Johnny.
to put it on a sheet of paper and leave it at the
You
front
guys
desk.
write it?
No,
It's in there.
tell me what you want.
Have you ever heard of
on
the
a sheet
Americans with
paper.
Disabilities
Have
Act?
you ever heard of a sheet of paper and a
ADA,
pen?
right? ADA. Because of the ADA, it says written or verbal. There's people that can't read, can't
So show
write,
up
can't
Monday-
do all this
show
shit.
up Monday and somebody will be here to take it verbally. The person that takes the
I don't
record
have to
request
show back
is-
up to do it.
Okay,
What
so
you guys
how
don't
gonna get it?
understand is already
No,
a
what you
refusal.
don't understand is I
What
already
you
told
don't
that we
understand
will
is you
provide
don't know what the
record
fuck
for
you're
you.
talking about. I
will
know what I'm
provide
talking
the
about.
record for you, Lil Johnny.
You ain't got
but
no.
You gotta put it in writing and leave
you
it at the
have
desk,
to.
or
That's what you
come
don't
back
get.
Monday, and
all
I
good.
will have somebody
Keep
here
it up.
to get the
Keep-
records.
keep
that you
being
requesting,
disrespectful.
and I will get it to you.
Keep being
Thank you.
disrespectful, little
Okay,
Michael.
All right.
All right.
Have a
It's all
good
good.
day,
You
Johnny.
married?
Yes.
What's her name?
Lil Johnny.
I
Just
might,
like you.
I might know her.
You
I
probably
think
do.
I know her.
You probably
Yeah.
do.
All right, Bay fam, let me stop that right there and explain this real quick, because he's trying to insinuate that I was going to say something foul about his wife or something like that. I wasn't even going there. I was actually trying to relate to the dude and ask him, how does your wife, whose name is XYZ, feel about you, who is about to be on video all over the internet acting like the way you did yesterday and today? I would assume you would be professional, try to make your family proud, and act a certain way, because honestly, anybody who's with this dude and he's seen acting like this, she is probably extremely embarrassed. But when I said, what's her name? And he says, Little Johnny, like that, I decided, okay, whatever, I know her, because he's talking about me, right? He's calling me his wife. So at that point, it's like, you can't even relate to this guy. You can't speak to this guy. There's no logic in this gentleman's head. He's really just a clown. He wants to do this tough guy thing. He wants a confrontation. But when he actually finally got one yesterday, he just peed on himself. And now let me take it a whole nother route. Do we, the people, the Bay fam, the public, want somebody like this working for us? Even if I was in there just being a complete asshole, wouldn't we want somebody who is still gonna act professional and do their job the right way? This gentleman is getting paid well over 6 figures to act like this to us, the people that pay him. That's what I try to point out with a lot of these servants. I don't want anybody to lose their job, but when you act like this, in my opinion, you don't deserve your job. Don't trip.
That was a good one too, Johnny. You almost.
Hey, I didn't say nothing. I ain't even trying to be an asshole.
Come on, man.
Well, this, you should have heard what he was telling me yesterday. I see you outside of here. I'ma hurt you and all this shit. I need to request a public records request. It's on your website. It's written or verbal. It's a California state law. I don't have to write it down. I'm telling you to write it down because it's there and that's what the law is. If you refuse, fine. You open this shit up to a lawsuit. Don't matter to me. I can call it a refusal. I know you. That's why you won't have the job for long. Trust me. I know. All these dudes act like clowns, man. That's crazy. So somebody got to help me. Like you think I'm going? Oh, this dude's a whole bitch, right? Like he can't be. He wants a confrontation. I give him one more opportunity, and then it's good. You guys gonna take my public records request now?
I can't believe it.
Yeah, I try to tell him you're not supposed to. Here, I'll see if I can get somebody to help me here. I'll knock on the door since you guys ain't working it. Maybe somebody who has a brain will come out here besides that dummy. So there's the little Chihuahua yapper. The little Chihuahua yapper. That dude walked by with his little chin in his coat, like trying to insinuate with my mask on, like it's funny. Funny part is typically I don't wear a mask, but I'm so well known now that everywhere I go, they just automatically know me and know my name, right? So, I threw one on yesterday. It's actually the first time I've worn a mask in a long time since COVID. So just do your job. Funny part is they're still not doing their job. This is me knocking. I'm not pounding or kicking the door or something. Because you know damn well they'll call the cops and be like, he's kicking our doors or something stupid. So that's the fucked up part. They have no way in this building for you to get help, right? They have no way for you to get help. The security guards don't help you, right? When I go and ask them to sit and knock on that's how it's supposed to be anyway, right? Like, I need some help. Give me some help. You have to do the public records request. It's a fucking California state law that I know very well. I'm trying to help them and tell them, look, no, this is why it says that. Come give us your records request. We ain't gonna write it. You gotta write it. We ain't doing it the right way, but we found out you could be here and there's nothing we can do, but we ain't gonna do our job at all. And yes, I'm just really easy, right? Cover little knuckles, ain't pounding, nothing. He needs help. And like I said, security dude's right. He is not qualified to take a public records request. He does not work for the Sacramento area sewer district.